Welcome to the Digital Growth Hack Club, where we help you elevate your business and your bottom line. Here is your host, Jenny Jones.
Hey, this is Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. Hey, listen, I am back, part 2 here, with the founder of CrawlQ, Harish Kumar. We want to go and cover these next 2 steps. We're already giving you 4 steps already. So let me go over those steps for you. We want to, let's go over the steps. Then I'm going to let Kumar go ahead and share kind of what we're going to get into today. What we had to do is answer the questions. How many questions was it? 7 questions, right?
Harish? It was 7 to 8 questions.
Yeah. So 7 to 8 questions. We had to answer those. We had to dig a little bit deeper, trying to find out who the audience you were actually trying to write to exactly. Right. Then we had to evaluate the responses that the AI and intelligence brought back to us. And then we had to gather some insights, which is optional, but it's preferred. We had to gather a little bit more insight. And then number 4 was we had to train Athena. And we're going to start off by letting people know what Athena is and what we sent Athena out to do. And now we're going to pick back up on the final 3 steps of this overall process of utilizing this powerful tool. So just want to set it back up to you again. Part 2 here, we're going over CrawlQ. We're going over the intelligence and how to set it up and how to get it going and try to get the best information we can out of it. So if you need to see part 1, that's going to be in the description, or I'll have it up above. But I want to go ahead and I don't want to waste any time. I want to get right into it. Again, we're here with the founder here, Mr. Harish Kumar. Let's go ahead and take it over. So when we left with, all right, let's go train Athena, right? Yes. So tell people what Athena is, and then we can pick it up from there.
Exactly. So again, thank you, Jenny. And it's always a pleasure to be in the Jenny Jones studio, as usual.
No problem, man. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. Yeah.
Yes. Let me jump directly into the...
So Athena is what? Athena is your Siri, right? It's your, but you couldn't, Siri was already taken, right? Alexa was already taken. So you named yours Athena, right?
Yeah. I was like redoing the Iron Man movie. And then I realized that, hey, the AI that Iron Man was talking was Jarvis. And then I thought, okay, somebody really stolen Jarvis already.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. So then I thought, okay, we are in the right direction, because we need to incarnate Athena, bring it back, right? Because Jarvis was already stolen.
Okay. So that's what happened. Yeah. So now you got Athena, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Athena, she's intelligent, she's smart, she can she's the Greek lord of war, intelligence, protection. And Athena is something similar has been designed with CrawlQ to sort of as a smart, intelligent layer between what you provide as your input and how then Athena can itself research. There's 3 steps: research, it can learn, and it can write content for you. So these, in summary, these are the 3 main steps that Athena can perform. It's a powerful, intelligent layer which sits between users' content, users' input, and what AI at this stage can deliver with this GPT-3, AI-21, all this NLP, text mining. There's a kind of layer in between.
So I've already shared the screen. I don't think it was shared at first, but you should be good to go now.
Yeah, sure. So we are here. Hope you can see my screen. Let me give a quick recap of what we did last time. We went through some initial inputs, like starting our workspace.
Right.
Our niche was student and young professional. Those are looking for new career in digital marketing, and I sort of boiled it down and sort of niche niche down it is to a student and young professional who desire to open a new door for their career with digital marketing strategies, brand management, growth hacks. And we also found your ideal customer, Cody James, who was a 26-year-old student. He wanted to pursue advanced hands-on training or marketing diploma at Jenny Jones School of Advanced Marketing. You remember that?
Yeah, that's a pretty good school.
Right. And as you said, we gathered smart, intelligent insights, and then we continued sort of re-evaluating our outputs that was generated from AI in terms of semantics, in terms of psychographics. And then we jumped into a step, sort of final step where we say, okay, train Athena. So let me take you back to that last step where we left. So at this stage, we already know who is our target audience, our niche. We also already had a lot of gold dig. we went into the gold digging, right? So the gold is there. Now, what I wanted to turn optionally as a search intent. Search intent, our main topic is how to break into digital marketing in 2022. That was our main topic. You can see it here also. It will display.
So is this what's the first step? So, I mean, actually, yeah, this would be you have the 3 steps in our part 2, right? Or that would give us 7 steps. So what would be I guess this would be step number 5 or step 1, but what is that step? Just to do a search intent, or what are we doing?
This is the part of the Athena training. So
we're still training Athena.
Yeah. Okay. That was the step we left last time.
That's right. We did. Right? Yeah.
And I'm just repeating this step again. So it's a very fast step. It's just
so the 10 that I forget that. Give me a refresher on that. So the 10, when we move those incremental numbers, when we move the incremental numbers, what do we do? What did that 10? You hit the plus sign there.
Yes. So what at this stage we have our main topic of interest, and we selected 10 top results from the country United States based on this main topic of interest.
We selected what 10 what?
10 top positions.
10 top positions on the research.
Research.
Got it. So
our main topic, if you have to do research manually, you will type in Google how to break into digital marketing in 2022. Okay. And then iteratively, Athena is trying to discover all the different modifications of the search query. So desires of how to break into digital marketing, suspicions, how to break into digital marketing in 2022, dreams, how to break into digital marketing 2022, roadblocks, all sort of 14 different psychographic ideas, and then it loop all those 10 positions. So 10 into 140. So we are looking at 140 different positions of the same query, but in a different way, going deeper into.
Okay. And that's part of Athena's going out. She's going finding information based on a certain set of criteria that you have, and then she's gonna bring this back to us.
Right, exactly. Okay, and then let's try to match in the same context where you have done your original market research. So you have niche, your research, right? Your earlier step here, and we now have captured search intent and more specific search intent in terms of psychographics going with the Google data. So we combine. So Athena is also intelligent. It learn also. It first help you to dig gold, generate those information for you based on your initial seed input, and then it expand its knowledge. So it's learning from Google also. And at this stage, of course, we can add additional steps, injecting more factual information or other scientific resources, adding a URL here. But I'm not going to perform this step because it's just like advanced step. If you wanted to do, then it's fine. But at this stage, let me break it down into 2 parts of Athena training, where we had the niche information and we also incorporated all the data that Athena can potentially go on Google and collect all the information about those pain points. Okay. Imagine that you would have been doing this manually, right? Going on the Google and searching 14 different times, how to break into digital marketing, pain points, mistakes, dreams, desire. Every time you are modifying the query and trying to collect insights. Now Athena has done all the heavy lifting for you in the background. Does that make sense?
Yes, makes a
Okay.
lot of sense.
Okay. Okay. Then let's jump into directly now into content creation. So
So what is this
here,
called? This is the first step. It's called what? Content creation?
we did the last step repeated to Athena. Then now we are going into today's video in the first step, that is content automation.
Oh,
You
content
click this
automation. So
content
content
automation.
automation.
And then we are going to create in this first draft of the content, right? First draft of the content.
Mhm.
So I'll take some initial input from you. So let's say our main topic is still how to break into digital, how to start your
Yeah, so
career.
that's so how to start our career. That was so the main topic of interest is so how to start our we can put that we can run that same title back.
No, you can run through a different variation of the title.
Okay.
It's not necessary it has to be same because it understand the meaning. So we can do as much variations here.
How about we want to do 4 steps? I think a lot of people like steps, 5 steps.
Yeah, we will do that in the second. So
Okay.
initial content idea. First here, how to start your career in digital marketing.
How to start your career in digital marketing. Okay.
Yeah. Or you can be here short as well. It's just the same.
That's fine.
The goal of this is to again hit the Google query and bring a lot of other information that might not be already there. But that's why you can make variations in this. So
okay. All right.
Then
okay.
5 steps. So you said 4 steps.
4 steps is fine. Yeah, 4 steps.
4 steps to.
Yeah, 4 steps to mastering digital marketing. There we go. Is you like that one?
Yeah, 4 steps to master digital marketing. Shall we do that?
Yes.
Okay. And last but not the least, how this blog, in your opinion, going to help or solve the problem for our readers?
So what problem does this content solve for your readers? It helps them decide if digital marketing is for them or not.
Right. Helps them to decide if digital marketing is right choice, right?
Yes, that's fine. And so let me ask you this, before you hit create outline, we did 2 things here. So what did you do? It helps them decide if digital marketing is what you're going to
right for them.
So to me, it looks like the first 2 choices that we made are the same thing. Like, because it says, what is your main topic of interest?
Yes.
And you have how to start your career in digital marketing, and then the initial content idea. So those 2 they're going out and answering different questions. Is that what's going on here?
So the first one is going to trigger the Google query and all the information. And the second one is going to trigger Athena with all the data that we have done so far. So both of these has a purpose. And finally, the third one is also going to help AI to structure this outline. So all these 3 combined together is going to help us to create a combo of what already the knowledge Athena has, and increment this knowledge with the Google data and the AI model. So this is exactly the stage where I was saying that Athena is going to talk to Google, and also Athena is going to talk to the NLP models, language generation model. So
just before you move on, I thought we had trained Athena already to find
Athena already. Yeah.
Did it bring that when we train it, it just was going out researching it and checking it out for itself? I thought it already brought us the information. I thought that's the reason why what we were doing when we trained it. So
right. So
I'm just trying to understand.
Think of the smart AI assistant who is just sitting beside you, and she has all the knowledge. Right. But you will be creating this content multiple times in different topics, in different angles. Every time you need to just tell her like your initial idea. So if I want to repeat this blog 5 times a week on a different topics, Then I just need to start and trigger Athena with a new set of same topic, but in the same niche or same
Oh,
direction.
so I just want to make sure I understand it. So Athena's already been trained,
Yes.
but now we're doing the content automation. So every time I want to sit down and do content, all the ingredients are already there for me to make a cake. I just got to
Yes.
figure out which kind of cake that I want to make today. Do I want to make it chocolate frosting, yellow cake, or do I want to make it a pink cake with white frosting? Okay, so anytime I'm creating the outline of the content automation, is just going in. I am creating different variations. Okay, I got it. I got it now.
I mean, you have all the ingredients. You're just now putting this into the oven, and once I press this button, you will get your cake already.
Let's
And on
go.
this cake you can decorate, make it more better and better.
Let's
Right?
put it in the oven, baby. Let's put it in the oven.
Okay, great.
And so how long does this normally take? A couple minutes,
I
60 seconds, 30 seconds?
within
Just
within 30 seconds.
30 seconds? Okay.
Yes, it's already
It's the fastest
whispering.
cooking cake I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
All right.
So
So is this the writer portion of it?
yes, this is now we are jumping into the writing portion.
So you
And
mean to tell me the tool that we have, right, that everybody keeps wondering if they need or not, it automatically researches for us and it becomes a writer for us as well. Is that what you're saying?
yes, it
I don't know if
research, learn itself, and also write. So there are three things.
I don't think a lot of
into
people knew that. Research,
Yes.
learner. Now, I meant to ask you this last time, and I think I did, is so it's constantly learning?
Yes, every time you create content, also it goes back and it incrementally learn. And when you go back again, you can start your market research, updating it. So it's not that you, as a founder, marketer, you will do only market research one time. You will create this content, you will ship this content, you will validate the idea, you can go back again, change some of the parameters or expand your market research, because I only touch on a high level. There's more underneath the market research that you can continue to evolve throughout the year, because it's not like you pay for first month and you're done with it. No, you are setting the foundation, and now you're creating content and different types of content.
Nice.
I can jump into the whole plan, like how you can create whole content strategy and plan using
Yeah,
this.
let's go. So that was the first step. So we did the first step. We had to get the
Yeah.
content automation started. So
Yes.
what are we doing now? Is this the second step where we're just kind of reviewing it, or what is this the
Yeah,
actual
so-
second step, or are we still into the first?
You see, we already have sort of cake, and it is kind of already 600 to 800 words outlined here. And without, sorry, going into detail, like let's read for first few lines. So, are you looking for a new career in digital marketing? Does that make sense? This is what we were looking for, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
if so, you are in luck. There are many steps that you can take to master this field. In this article, we'll discuss 4 of them. Digital marketing is a growing field, and there are many different ways to become successful in it. In this article, we'll discuss these 4 steps. Determine if digital marketing is right for you. Learn the basics of digital marketing. Practice, practice, practice. Does it make sense?
Well, so is that our 4 steps?
These are our 4 steps, including sort of it combined the introduction also into a step. But I will generate then and enhance this cake with many other tools that I
So
have.
we'll enhance it. So take us to the screen. So what's going on? What's happening here over to the right? Are we going to go through each one of those, or are you going to get to that? Okay.
Indeed. So first, as you know, in marketing and copywriting, most important part is your headline. So here you can generate as many as like really hook and headlines, and you can pick one of these.
Hold on 1 second. So I just want to make sure that we're getting this correctly. So as soon as the content automation loads up, you take a look at the document is starting to write off to the left. Then we go to the right, and then we go through each one of these. Just, hey, let's try to get a better caption, right? Captivating caption. Okay, so you hit you hit generate, and then these are your ideas.
Indeed. You can see my score is already quite good. I wanted to enhance this, maybe bring it to further on this. I'm saying, wow, you can expect already a date from Fred, and you wanted to get it further and further, like better and better. So whatever research we have done so far, it's already what we have
So
generated
it's
is 61%.
already solid, at least
Yeah,
61.
yeah,
But now we can start adding some sweeteners, some vanilla
yes,
extract, some
yeah,
sugar,
exactly.
some baking soda. Okay, so we're starting to add. So we can pick a better. So we can pick a better caption from this now.
Exactly. So we can
I like that first one.
pick a better caption. And you see, it was boring to say 4 steps. So we
Yeah,
can say 4 key questions to ask when you are looking for a digital marketing career.
yeah.
Or is about giving sort of new life backlink, or getting your feet wet in the digital marketing world. So these are
10-step guide to digital marketing for beginners. Oh man,
right.
this is really
You
good.
you
Yeah.
can generate more of them, and you can
Okay.
select at each para opening a quote, a catchy title, right? So let's pick this. All you need to start a career as a digital marketing or
No,
let's pick
yeah,
this
no,
up.
before, yeah,
Yeah,
let's, so you hit copy.
yeah, I hit copy,
Uh-huh.
and maybe I wanted to place it here,
Replace it.
replace it, or just keep it for now, but start my headline with this, like this: 4 key questions to
Ooh.
ask when you're looking for a digital marketing career. Make sense?
Yep.
Then we have many tools underneath here, so let's go one by one to them. So we can generate intros, we can generate more content
So we can
structure,
change it. We can change up our introduction,
we can change or add to the
enhance it,
introduction,
introduction.
enhance it.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
So I'll read this. So the world of digital marketing is full of opportunities, and it's very interesting field. And it goes into describing the exactly same detail as we
Oh,
fed in
wow.
initially, right? So it's
Mhm.
not going haywire. It's not going in like a different direction. It starts with the evolution of digital marketing. The need for a comprehensive digital marketing course is becoming a necessity. Is the Jenny Jones Studios, Jenny James course is a necessity.
It is necessary.
It's necessary. The new generation is well aware of how to use technology and social media to its advantage. It's not about buying followers or like anymore. It's about engaging with your audience and using your influence in a positive way.
So let me ask you this, right? This is very good. Is this it's not plagiarizing, is it? I mean, do you have a plagiarized checker, or it just kind of came up with this information? Because that's some good writing right there.
No, this is not. This is like really synthesized information based on the what we fed to Athena, and that's why because it was not based on a keyword, we almost slaved the Athena in a structured way, and also the language generation. So this GPT-3 underneath is very structured, it's very controlled, it's almost slaved to produce the outcome that we want.
Okay,
And
got it. Got
in
it.
other tools, if you have started just with a keyword or a simple idea, it can go in any direction. And
That's true.
that's where they ask you to constantly monitor what inputs you're doing, tweaking it. You don't need to do the tweaking part. It is already part of the Athena that stores the knowledge and give it a very structured
So this is
instruction.
part of our introduction. So we can change
Yes.
this to
Yeah, I
paste
changed
this
it a
in.
little bit different, and I also added this part. So you see now I'm putting some decorations on the cake that we already have.
I see that.
I can within like 15 minutes I can expand this. Also got some more outline and structure which I can copy here. And as I start hitting these buttons, I know that there is a writer's block, but I can get rid of this very fast because I have a lot of things here which will help me to expand. So any one of these I can continue. I can ask Athena to continue, but you have seen I already used 3 tools here:
Right.
captivating caption,
Mm-hmm.
generating intros. These
Right.
intros are like paragraph.
Intros are hard to write, by the way.
Yes,
So
yes. And you can take them as intros for each paragraph as well. So if you're
oh,
creating a full content, yeah,
you can
yeah.
set up each paragraph. And then let me ask you
Yeah.
this as you go on, is there any other tool that can do this that you know
Um,
of? I
It
don't.
will be a bit, yeah, it will be a bit biased if I say that, but it's a structured way to add to the recipe that we got, right? The different flavors, decorate it.
Yeah.
You go to market, buy a cake. You also ask, like, write my name. And
Right.
okay,
Right.
so
But I don't. I
that's what we
haven't
are
seen
doing.
any tool. I own maybe 7
Mhm.
AI tools. I don't want to get into naming them, but I own about 7 of them. And we talked about this, and that was one of the reasons that this tool interested me. But I was just trying to figure out, I don't think and that's the thing I was saying. Nobody really knows about the power of this tool. But go ahead
Right.
and finish, because what
Yeah.
I get
So
on the other end, I've never gotten this much. I get a few things, but go ahead.
So what we did so far, we use the hooks. We can create multiple hooks here.
Yeah.
We have then use each para unique introduction we can use. We can also press this button to create more structure of the outline that we
Right.
wanted to go. And I just copied this structure, and now I wanted to add to this. And of course, I'm talking about 4 steps, but I wanted to quickly sort of show you the power. So you select here, and now you see 3 options: write me Athena, summarize, ask me Athena. Write me Athena is designed where you hit the writer's block. You don't know what to write the next sentence. So it can pick that part of the sentence and continue writing that, finish your paragraph.
Let's do that. Is that
Ask
what we're
me
going to
Athena,
do?
yeah, Ask me
Okay.
Athena is designed when you have a specific instruction. So here I had a specific instruction how to succeed in digital marketing career. You don't need to write any command or anything. You just press the button, ask me Athena. So remember, when you have a specific instruction, then you press the button, ask me Athena. When you have to complete something as a paragraph or sentence, then you hit the button, write me Athena. Or when you
Oh,
need to
okay.
summarize something, then you hit the button summarize.
Okay.
So let's
So
say,
what did we
so
hit? Ask?
we said how to succeed in a digital marketing career, and I
Uh,
got 5 more steps. Now each of them I can again say, ask me Athena. So let's see how to succeed in digital marketing career. Pursue a degree in a marketing or related field. Gain experience working in online advertising or digital marketing agencies. Learn as much as you can about the latest digital marketing tools and technique. Develop your writing and storytelling skills to create compelling content that engage audiences. Stay up to the date with the latest industry trends and news. Now I can go on and keep increasing, or see, I got this 7 new ideas to build my content, and I can now ask um, to fill this up with the paragraphs. So it's just so each one of them, we started with this, right? How to succeed in digital marketing career. I press
right.
the button, ask me Athena. Now I can expand them into a paragraph just saying by write me Athena. For this, you have to just select this part. You select any part of the sentence that
Mm-hmm.
you wanted to expand, and you just press the button, write me Athena. Let's do that. So this we selected, makes sense? I
Yep.
press the button, write me Athena. So you can create bullet points uh, from bullet points, and within
Mm.
those bullet points, you can keep writing paragraphs. So pursue a degree in marketing or a related field. So that was the sub heading of this, and we
Yeah.
started expanding this. So if you are
Mhm.
interested in pursuing a career in digital marketing, it's important to have a strong foundation in marketing theory and practice. A degree in marketing or related field can give you the skills and knowledge you need to succeed in rapidly growing industry. Make sense? Now,
Yes.
similarly, I can go to the second point and just expand it. We are just putting more chocolate around it. We are decorating our cake with some more information that we wanted to cover this,
Put in some
right?
sprinkles on it. Some
Yes.
sprinkles.
So you see,
Yes.
gain experience in online advertising and marketing, and this is what the content it gave us. So it expanded on the what I said initially, the right. So it's expanding on that, and you can keep on this expansion. It's just we are, so let me bring this back on the full screen. We can also do this way. So we know the full screen here, right? It looks better, right?
Yes.
And we are expanding each of these bullet points. So we started how to succeed, then we got 7 bullet points, and we can expand each of these 7 bullet points using write me Athena, ask me Athena. Ask me Athena, remember, is to create instruction based, and write me Athena is to complete something. Suppose if you're stuck here, or you don't know, or you wanted to add more, you just select the last sentence here, and you can say write me Athena, and it will finish that part of the sentence. So the way I do the content creation is start with outline and keep building my bullet points, and then write me Athena, ask me Athena. Write me Athena when I need longer paragraph, and ask me Athena when I need bulleted list of points. And very quickly I can just pressing these buttons, I can write 2500 of words in like 15 minutes to 20 minutes.
Now go back over to the top right. Did it tell us what it should be? Yeah, open that back up.
Yes.
Up to the right. Is this what it's telling us what it should be? It says average headers, you need at least 13. Then average images.
Average headers is based on what competitors are doing. So average
headers.
This
is what the higher ranking documents are giving us.
Exactly.
So every document is going to be different. It depends on which one you were. So this is not always going to be, this is not cut and dry. It's going to vary depending on what kind of document we're writing, depending on what kind of research that Athena did. And Athena's basically saying us, hey, listen, but they're saying the average topic score is 10.
So let me explain this.
Okay.
So all the competitors that are there, and I'll show the competitor right now here. They are writing on average 1,375 words on this topic on average. We already wrote 735 words. We can quickly cross this in like 5 minutes, and then we can cross this number already. So we are good. It's giving us the ideas like how much you should write as the length of the article to optimize it.
Okay.
Topic coverage is different kind of topic that your competitors are talking about. Here they are, and we covered 10 topics. It's not necessary that we wanted to cover all the 100 topics that competitors are talking.
Right? Got it.
It's like building your topic structure.
So out of 100 basic topics that it found, it says you're covering at least 10 of them.
10 of them,
and that has a little bit to do with your score too, right?
Exactly, and this all contribute to the score. This score primarily is showing how much close to you are with your market research. So we can also see our market research back here. Entire thing that we initially started, niche, sub niche, micro niche. You can pull all the ideas back if you want to, like demographics, psychographics, the problem, pain points, everything is at your fingertips. You're not losing the information that you did hard work in the beginning. Even all the gold digging that we did through those insights, they're also here. You can anytime plug in those and expand on them, right? So it's not only that Athena is a black box. Athena is also where all the files are arranged here on which Athena is trained. You can refer back all these files back and pull some information that you wanted to do. But this is your foundational research that is also available to you. Right?
So let me, so how many steps? So right now is this still the 5th step? Because it was content automation. So what are we doing now? Is this the 6th step?
On the content automation tab, we created first draft outline. We already had the first draft outline.
So is that the draft outline? Is that the 6th step? And then we have a final step? Okay, so draft. So this is the draft. Oh, we did the draft outline already.
We did already a draft outline. We are now optimizing it. We are decorating it. We are putting more and more information. So the last step that we are doing right now is all about optimization of our blog in terms of competitor content, in terms of market research that we did, in terms of adding flavors, maximizing the value in this blog so that it becomes one of the unique blog. I showed you tools like captivating caption. It's really important because if your reader is hooked into your headline, then he will read the next paragraph. So each of these boring text you can convert into a smart caption and headline using this approach. Then you can write multiple introduction paras which will exactly fit into your market research. It's not going to random, because these all paras or introduction that you will generate is part related to what you are trying to achieve here based on the knowledge that Athena has. And at any point of time you can also create a structure, the initial structure. And then I use 2 other tools. So I already used like 5 tools right now. Captivating caption, number 1, to generate hooks, introduction in the each para introduction. Second tool, third tool is the content coach, is like an outline. Fourth was write me Athena, and fifth was ask me Athena. Write me Athena is to expand the text, and ask me Athena is to ask sort of a question and get a bulleted list of either questions or again headlines on which you can further expand. So 5 tools I already use. Before I go further into this, there's also a mode. There's also a mode selection. So if you want Athena to only focus on your market research, then you can click this here. If you want Athena to only focus on your insights, or we did not touch this part of sales copywriting scripts, sales oriented content, then you can select this. We haven't trained Athena yet on it, so that's why these 2 things are sort of grayed out. If you only focus on the search intent, then you can select this. At this stage, I was just focused on an average knowledge of the Athena on my topic. But I can, any point of time, also switch the modes of the Athena. So take it more in a guided direction to only focus on research that I did, or optimize this content for SEO and search intent. So, and all the time, everything is automatically saved. So you don't need to press save buttons, right? And of course, there are templates, also pre-designed cakes that you can decorate. I'm not going into this, otherwise, it's long.
There's pre-designed recipes
that you
to build different cakes.
Yes.
Okay.
Indeed.
All right. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
We already touched upon this. So all the market information is here, both insights and your initial research, right? Then we have here all the information that your competitors are creating, right, on this topic, how to start your career in digital marketing. This is rank 1, Ahref, and you can like pull in their information. So now we are also in this tool, it's also possible to consume your competitor content. Likewise, phrase or market news tools. So it's a combination of AI writing tool plus all those SEO tool in one, because it allows you to consume your competitor content. You can convert these competitor content into some smart question and then ask Athena to answer those questions. This is the 6th tool that I'm introducing right away, from write me Athena, ask me Athena, captivating caption, headline intro, to content coach. This is the 6th tool, which is how to consume the competitor content inside this tool. And by the way, you can just expand on them. You can convert each of this content into question, and this question you can answer. So you see, the first article was from Ahref. The second, so these are all the paragraphs, all the tags. The second was from reliablesoft.net.
Right.
So these are all the articles that are ranking top, and you can consume.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so it's ranking. It's went out and found the most top ranking article out there, and it goes out. So it's finding all these. So SEO is going out finding all these articles. Hey, these are this is the number 1 article that's out there on digital marketing. Is that what it's saying? And it went and found it for you?
Sorry, say again.
I said Athena went out and found the number 1 article that's out there for how to start a digital marketing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. It's the number 1 ranking. So if we went to Google, it's going to bring this article up first, and so on and so forth.
Right.
We're just going. Okay, got it. Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I just wanted to quickly demo something, which is,
no, you're good.
So it's like converting this into questions.
Oh,
and then answering those questions. Okay, so the way I was explaining this, that you can uniquely consume your competitor content, and you just need to go and expand on this and press this question button, and it will generate some smart question out of this content. But now remember, here in this approach, we are not trying to copy any of the competitor content. We are just taking inspiration from the competitor content, turning those the content of the competitor into smart question. And now we are asking Athena to generate the answer. This is a very unique approach because all this information I'm not feeding into Athena right now. All this the Ahref first ranking, and it can generate some questions. If it's of course an open-ended question, it will generate a long paragraph out of it. If it's a close-ended question, then it will generate close-ended answer. You have a question?
Yeah, no. So I just want to understand. So he says it took the number one article.
Yes.
And is that a snapshot? That's a snapshot of the number one article, right?
It's the first H1 tag, and underneath.
Oh, the first H1 tag. So it took the first
article.
H1 tag, and then you hit the question mark and says, "Hey, generate me some questions out of that number one article," and then you ask Athena to do two things. You asked it to take questions from it, and then you ask it to answer the questions for you.
Yes. Generate questions from this content, from my competitor content. So draw some concepts and idea and inspiration. Not copy their content as it is. Just generate questions or as an idea, and then let Athena answer in its original way without looking at the content that they have already. So every time you get more unique content. So for example, every piece of the content here I can turn into a question and a smart answer from Athena. So that's what we are doing here.
Right.
Every time I press the button, I get this questions from this article. What is the best way to get a job in digital marketing? Now let's answer this. It sounds very sort of
generate an
open-ended question, and we should be able to at any point of time also edit this question to best
make the question better.
Right.
Okay.
See, now it's a very big answer that we got, kind of full paragraph. What is the best way to get a job in digital marketing? There's no one size fit all answer to this question, as the best way to get a job in digital marketing will vary depending on what your skills. What I can do right now is I can keep adding to my recipe that I have been creating here, right? So I can keep adding FAQs, all the smart answers that I will got, and it's just keep adding this.
So it's actually, so Athena went out and said, hey, even looking at SEO, these are questions people are asking on it. Yeah. And you can actually answer some of these questions, and we can help you answer some of these. But that's very intelligent.
And it also take into account all the questions that people are asking on the Quora. So you can also then just go and pull all these questions. You can just ask Athena to answer this question in the original way where Athena is trained. This is a difference, right? We're just taking Quora questions, but we are answering back those questions in the same context with Athena. So
you can look like an expert without being an expert.
Say again.
You can look like an expert without being an expert.
But you trained Athena to be expert, right? You
right? No. I'm saying, yeah. No, I'm just looking at it. I'm saying, this is pretty good. I'm seeing what's going on here.
Right. I understand. I understand.
Yeah. So let's try to.
Then last part. Last part, you can put all the news that is going on around. So you can make this as a suggested reading, or you can make you can drag and drop here and
also those are back. You can pull in backlinks. Is that what that is?
So these are like expert articles on news and
so you can use
media article.
So at the end of your writing, you can say, hey, for further. So let me ask you this:
suggested reading.
For further suggested reading, yeah. And Google picks up on that too, though, right?
Yes, if you refer
post your
externals.
Yeah. So when you post your piece, Google will look at some of the high-ranking pieces that you have in there already and the links that you have in there. And then you already wrote a powerful piece, and then it gives you a super powerful piece because you're linking to articles that Google already links to. So it's going to going to rise. That's going to make your yours rise to the top. And I think a lot of people miss out on that. And when I was in a training class, they told us that, if you can reference others, it'll bring your article up in the search as well. So
right. Because it's important. You cannot cover everything on this, what is going on. So
we
you
can't cover.
At each paragraph, you can say suggested reading, or you can create external outside link. The Athena part of the advanced Athena training, we're also taking whole website data. So we are also able to suggest here and expand this to create a smart internal links. That's a part of this month sort of roadmap we are trying to achieve. So you'll also get all the internal links automatically suggested for you, and all the external links that you can also pull from here. So that make it more optimized, SEO optimized. So you see, by pushing this, pressing these buttons, we are already sort of creating an article and expanding it, right?
Right.
You can see it, and anytime when you hit some creative juice, you can just type in here. You just type in. You don't need to memorize instruction or weird way of doing this. You just ask me something going on, and I'll write it, and I'll ask Athena to write it. Just say,
right now.
say something.
Athena, what is the salary for digital marketing?
Okay. Let's say. So
average.
We're saying,
what is the average salary?
Okay. What is the
average salary?
It's just my cursor. So what is the average salary? Let's just type it without mentioning digital marketing anything. And I wanted to show you. I want to show you that Athena understand the context in which we are writing.
Okay, that's right? Good. You're going to show me the power of it. That's good.
Yeah, yes.
So what is the average salary? We're going to go.
What is the average salary? And we say ask me Athena. So it's an instruction, right? It's any kind of question, instruction we can ask, and it should pull the information which is relevant in our context. The average salary for a digital marketer is around 62,500 per year. However, with experience and skills, that number can go up significantly.
Wow.
And we can then continue with our Athena, expand on it. So write me Athena. Does that make sense? 62,500. This is the average salary in US.
Yeah, and that's how you get to your word count too.
Right.
You get to your word count by expanding on some of the things that it already gave you already.
Indeed. So you can here keep expanding on it. This is the para that I got for the digital marketing, a vast and ever-changing field. So it's important to learn the basics before we start. It keep on expanding either with ask me Athena, write me Athena. Each point that you have here, you can expand easily with the paragraphs. When you want to do the paragraphs, you say write me Athena. When you want to create more bulleted points, you say ask me Athena. So, and this part is pretty quick, because once you get used to it, next time, third time, fourth time, it will be faster. You can also change your topic from here at any point of time. If you find that, hey, I not only want to cover career, but I also want to cover top 10 tools in the digital marketing, the same article. You can just change it, and this piece will remain as it is, but you can also cover top 10 tools in the digital marketing, and you can expand on them. Each tool, it will write the content for you. So you can expand it to an ebook or a white paper or a social media post, or divide this content to different micro content. All things are possible.
So I want to cover all our. So right now we're optimizing. This is the last step, right? We're optimizing. Yes. So can you take us back to our score before we close out? Is it going to read it again and we get a new score, or the score is going to ever change? So you hit the refresh. So we're at a 61. So we're at a.
It's a type of trying to calculate that score, and it is not going to jump directly to 80 or 100. Because these optimization steps that we are performing is adding little piece of information. So we went 61 to 65, right? And goal here is not to make it 100, because when you make 100, then you're just repeating your market research as it is, right? You wanted at each point of time you wanted to stay in this dark blue band, or maybe sometime hit here, you're already pretty good. Wow, expect you're going to get a yes from the Fred. So your
Oh,
target audience is already going to say
so
yes.
yeah. So what that means is where it's at right now, with that score being at least 65, the article that we're going to write with this information is going to convince someone to go to your school, or it's going to
Yes,
convince them.
yes, yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
This is not a SEO score. This is a Fred score. Like how
This is a
much
fair score. Yeah.
Fred based on your initial research, how much he can recognize it. And the more I wanted to take it higher, that means I am reducing the variety. You don't want to reproduce your whole market research in your first blog, right? You wanted to go step by step. So
I
at any
see.
point of time, if you're between 60 and 80, and that's good enough.
And we
And
actually picked up two more on the average topic score. We picked up two more topics.
right, right.
I'm assuming one of them was salary.
And remember that here we have not done like 100% market research also. So this score will get more and more better when you have more information in the market research. It has less thing to compare with something, right? So the
Right, right, right.
market research throughout the next steps, you're also going to expand on the market research, right? The initial
Wow.
research. So more research you do, more feedback you provide, it will start expanding and optimizing on that. So this is your main score, which says how much content is related with the Fred that you're targeting. And that's powerful, just to then show you the SEO score, because of course SEO you're going to anyway modify and optimize, but it's also important for us to understand how much we are connected with our original market research, right?
Right.
All the hard work that we did.
Got it. Yeah, no. So I got it. So that's good. So as we kind of close here, is there anything, because I know you got some certification programs going on, you got
Yeah.
a couple things going on, anything else you want to cover? Because that's it for, and then we just go back to that article and we just clean it up and make it a little bit tighter, make sure the bullets are where they need to be, make sure your H tags are where they need to be, and then we're good to go on that, right?
Right, right.
Okay.
So right now there are you can start free trial instantly, and after 7 days you can decide which plan you wanted to go or stick to. Entry plan comes with as low as $19.95. Then you can jump to higher plan, which comes with more users, more workspace. Basically, the workspaces are important. It's important to mention that you might want to do different tests of your audience. One time a professional digital market, one time a student digital marketer. You wanted to test, you wanted to optimize your research, you wanted to get more feedback. You can create as much as micro personas here, and create highly personalized content for your segments that exist in your CRM, right? If you have 1,000 email list, you can divide it into 5 different segments and create personas for these and create content for them, right? So this is these are 3 basic plan, like entry, basic, and advanced. And if you are looking for bigger plan like agency and other, of course that is also possible. It also comes with my personal guarantee that if you don't get benefit out of it within 100 days, you can ask me action-based refund. So if you can show me that you perform these steps and you haven't got the results, then you have my words that you get your money back if you follow the steps that are there. So it's kind of action-based guarantee. Then
Okay.
what I want to highlight for people who are looking for further, we come up with a certificate course. So just follow the instruction and guide. You can register here by this button. Once we review the information that you have submitted, our team is going to create the certificate that you can put on your website. Remember, the idea here is evolving. So here there is a QR code. You can drive the traffic to your own website, right? And also when you put this is a special number. There's a special public key in terms of encrypted key that will stay in the CrawlQ database when you create a content. So when Jenny John get this certificate, when Jenny Jones create the content, every content that Jenny Jones can create will be attached with a specific encrypted key, and nobody can copy Jenny Jones content when he create and distribute it, because this can be recognized with this special key. So not only you can create content on CrawlQ, but you can also certify, stamp it, create a passport for your content so that nobody can take it away. So unique content and secure content. This idea that's evolving here. And now I don't want to reveal all the details, but we might be soon going in a direction which is I think 100% unique content creation, or where you can also reward and create economy on top of it, right? So let's not go into detail, but the idea here is you will secure your content. Nobody can copy your content and claim that this is my content. Once you create it, because it will be attached with a unique public and private key.
Okay. All right.
Cryptographic content and
yeah, I heard something like that was coming. I heard a lot of people buzz talking about that. Okay, so
right. And then you can compare quite detail, like the market research. We did only the first part, but it goes into, of course, we did this demographics, psychographics, but it goes into creating filters, emotional hooks, before and after state. I named this with some inspiration from Amsterdam: audience peep show, audience arousal, audience romance, benefit and outcome, how it works, offer, accreditation. So this all you can perform in your market research, and Athena gets smarter with these ideas. Does that make sense?
Yes, makes sense.
Let's not go everything.
Yeah, no, that's
every detail is available on the pricing page.
Yes. No, that's good. So I wanted to thank you, first of all, for you taking your time out and showing us the power of this tool. I want to thank our audience for tuning in this long and sticking around through part 2 here. So we've gone through 7 steps here. There should be a link in below for the first 4 steps, and then this was the last 3 steps. And kind of after we train Athena, how do we go into it and look at the content and build the content out and optimize it as well? So this has been a pleasure. This is thank you so much for going through this and allowing us the opportunity to be able to delve deeper into this powerful tool. I'd like to thank you for stopping by. Again, we'd like to thank you here on the show for the Digital Growth Hacks Club, and want you to tune in next time. We're always meeting with founders. We're always reviewing tools. We're always trying to help you be the best that you can be in your business. Until next time, you guys take care. Be safe out there. Goodbye for now.
Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you, Jenny.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for joining us here on the Digital Growth Hack Club, where we help you elevate your business and your bottom line. Please do not forget to subscribe and share. And until next time, goodbye for now.